Hello friends, today we are going to see about the Georgius Agricola. He is also known as father of mineralogy and father of metallurgy. He was a German scholar, physician and scientist during the Renaissance period whose systematic studies laid the foundation of modern mining and metallurgical science. His birth name is George Bauer and Agricola is the Latinized version of the farmer. His birthplace is Klauschau, Saxony, present day is in Germany. By profession, he is a physician by training, but devoted his life to the study of mining, minerals, and metallurgy. The major work he wrote, the book De Re Metallica, published in 1556 after his death. In that, we see the first comprehensive textbook of mining and metallurgy. It covers mining methods or processing, smelting, and refining. It illustrates with detailed woodcuts showing tools, machinery, and techniques of the 16th century. Then his second book, De Natura Fossilium, in 1546, one of the earliest systematic work on mineral classification. Then we are going to see his contribution in metallurgy. He also provided scientific explanation of mining and metallurgical processes rather than relying on superstition. Emphasizes observation, experimentation, and documentation, which was revolutionary in his time. His work guided miners, metallurgists, and scientists for centuries. He helped separate alchemy for practical metallurgy, bringing the field closer to modern science, and widely respected as a founder of mineralogy. His influence extended into geology, chemistry, and metal science. Even today, Terra Metallica is referred by historians and engineers studying the origins of metallurgy. Georgius Agricola, often called the father of metallurgy and the father of mineralogy, played a pioneering role in transforming metallurgy from a craft based on secrecy and alchemy into a systematic science. His work combined carefully observation, experimentation, and documentation, which form the foundation of modern metallurgical engineering. Then his contribution is scientific documentation of metallurgy. Agricola was the first to provide a comprehensive scientific account of mining and metallurgical practices. He moved away from alchemy and superstition, using empirical observation instead. His work replaced oral traditions and guided secrets and written knowledge accessible to all scholars and practitioners. De Re Metallica. It is published in 1556, published posthumously after his death. This 12-book treatise became the most authoritative text on metallurgy for nearly 200 years. It systematically describes mining methods and prospecting for ore deposits, extraction and crushing of ores, smelting, refining, and alloying processes, metallurgical furnaces, bellows, and mechanical devices powered by water mills, occupational health, hazards in mining, toxic fumes, dust, accidents. The books include detailed woodcut illustrations that visually explain furnace mills and equipments. Then classification of minerals in De Natura Fossilia. One of the earliest attempts to classify minerals and ores based on physical properties. This laid the foundation of mineralogy as a discipline closely linked to metallurgy, help the metallurgist identify ore quality and select appropriate smelting methods. Agricola described and improved upon various practical metallurgical methods, including smelting, that is, separation of metals from ores using different furnace designs, cupellation, refining of precious metal like silver and gold, assaying, testing ore samples to estimate metal contents, alloying, combining metals for strength, hardness, and corrosion resistance, water power machinery, use of mechanical devices to crush ore and operate bellows increasing efficiency. Agricola recognized that minerals face risks such as poisonous gases, dust, and accidents. He also suggests preventative measures, making him one of the first to discuss industrial hygiene in metallurgy. He also observed the environmental effects of mining, such as water pollution. Before Agricola, metallurgy was often mixed with mysticism and alchemy. Agricola emphasizes practical methods, material properties, and repeatable experiments rather than magical thinking. The ship paved the way for metallurgy to be recognized as a scientific and engineering discipline. Then, what we got in a summary: documented mining and metallurgical practices in a scientific manner, wrote De Metallica and De Natura Fossilium, which became reference for centuries. Introduce systematic classification of minerals, describe and improve smelting, refining, and assaying techniques, advocate for occupational safety and environmental awareness, separated metallurgy from alchemy, bringing it closer to modern science. Then here are some references. You can see it